automatic salad. So your time starts now.
I'm going to be cutting the lettuce, onion, and tomatoes, which can all be grown in an island. We're going to cut one head of lettuce for every pound. We have already washed and cut one. This one is already washed.
I'm going to chop the meat up to be put on the salad.
You can ask questions too. Just don't work in your head.
And now I'm going to start cutting the tomatoes for the top of the salad. Most of them have already they've already been washed, and some of them have already been cut. Now I'm going to start on the cheese.
I'm going to strain meat so the grease does not make the salad so runny, and I'm not going to pour it down the sink because it will pour the salad.
All right, boys, you have 10 minutes to go.
Now I'm going to start dishing up the plate while he gets the other stuff ready.
I'm going to make this special dressing for the salad.
gonna have to improvise, guys. You forgot some items, so you have to improvise.
I'm now gonna put some extra toppings in these bowls so you guys can use them if you want to put them on.
All right, you have 5 minutes to go, guys. the judge. Sorry, I should confuse you. Okay.
Here are the extra topics.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so now you clean up your stuff, okay? And then. You can take your salad back here and put it on one table, okay? Now you don't have salad dressing. Okay, shake this, okay? Bring this and put it on the table out there, and then when they're done with all the extra stuff, then we'll put it out there. And the hamburger and the cheese, okay? All right?
Sauce.
Yep.
I'm gonna put that as well. Are these Iowa products? Assuming, I'm gonna ask them what their products.
And you can stand right here, and now they'll just kind of visit with you, okay? Good job.
This is
All right.
delicious.
Yes.
Delicious. Good job.
Okay, all right, how are you boys today? That was a little bit stressful, right? A little bit nerve-wracking. Okay, so tell me, what was the most important thing you learned today?
Remember your items.
To remember your items. So what could you say about that? Being organized, yep, and check, and double check your ingredients. Okay,
Sometimes if you're just taking a recipe
so what
card,
was missing?
check off what you have.
Mayo and French dressing.
The mayo and the French dressing. You know what, probably at home in the fridge, right? Probably just,
My mom just brought it.
okay, all right. Okay, so tell us what Iowa ingredients were involved.
The onions,
The lettuce, and the tomatoes.
Okay, and beef, was the beef Iowa beef? Yes? Okay, all right. So as you were preparing it, it would have been nice if you would have been talking about, you know, my lettuce that could be locally grown, my tomatoes locally grown in a garden. So just have that conversation because we know this is a competition based on the state of Iowa and Iowa ingredients. So as you're talking, please let us know that. I think you guys did a good job. I saw you washing your hands with soap. I saw switching of the gloves. And I was a little bit hesitant because I saw you carry a trash can, so I wanted to watch and see what you did after you carried that trash can. But I did see you go to the sink and you put on new gloves. So I think that I really liked your statement about how you were draining the grease from your beef so that it would not clog the sinks. I think you were well prepared with that strainer. You had a bucket for your grease to go in. You had areas to put the things that you weren't going to use. I thought that was good. I think that in the beginning, if you would have spent a little bit more time organizing yourselves and setting up prior to saying going, you know, have your onion, the utensil that you use to hold the onion, your knife, have everything right there where it goes, so that you didn't ever have to go to a basket or a bag and pull everything out. To spend just a few more minutes with that organization before you say go.
You know, if they say, are you ready? You can always say, I'm not ready. You know, don't say yeah, and then feel like, oh, I wish I would have. You know, it's your prerogative to say, no, we're not ready yet. We're still organizing our things.
You did a good job following your terms. Yes, of course you would. Of course.
And this definitely is cheeseburger.
Yes, yes. And yes, thank you. So, all right. So the beef was seasoned well. I think you did a good job with that. So, you know, everyone has a personal preference as to their lettuce and how it's chopped. Thank you. But we want to make sure that we can easily pick it up. So maybe chopping the lettuce just a tiny bit more.
Alrighty? So be careful.
We often talk about safety measures when we cook, and you did several of them. I was so impressed with how you washed your hands first. I was so impressed with how you changed your gloves when you needed to change them. I noticed there was a knife shield on the knife before you took it out. Those are all safety features that we look for, not just the, your recipe and how you made it, but how safe you were around food. And I think you really showed us that.
And when the food was brought to us, it was plated very nicely. The way you arranged your garnishes around here.
I thought the plating was beautiful. I came around to see it because I went, oh, and that's another thing. When you're preparing, you might want to take the bigger bowls and push them to the side so that we can see, while you're preparing. But I thought this plating was superb. It was really cool. And I'm gonna have another bite.
It was the sauce is very, very good. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Anything else?
Are there any questions that you boys would like to ask to us? No? You both look very nice. You have on your Shelby County Fair shirt. You had your aprons on. Was there anything else that you could have worn today? You had your gloves on? Don't think so? Anything to keep hair from falling food?
Could use a hairnet.
You could use a hairnet. And I think that might be one of the rules. It's one of the things on the judging scorecard. All right. So overall, how do you boys feel after you did this?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, you fried hamburger, you cut up lettuce, you cut up onions, you shredded the cheese in 20 minutes. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool, you know that?
Yeah.
It's very good.
And you know what? We all forget things. So we just shake it off and go on. You improvised and you made it work. And so, you know what? That's part of being a 4-H'er, just shaking those things off, keep on going. You persevered and you made it through, right?
I
Yep.
bet.
And you know what? You're always going to check and double check and triple check your items because I hope to see you boys back again. You did a nice job. Thank you.
Sometimes when I go to the grocery store, I forget things. So we're all human.
Yep.
Okay, you did a good job.
Yes.
And this
Thank
is
you.
delicious.
Yes.
This is
Yes.
delicious. Thank you.
All right, guys, we are going to begin with our next one, okay? And this is Hunter Kankel with the Lincoln Bluebirds as a junior, and he's going to make a grilled chicken Caesar salad flatbread, okay? Your time starts now.
Today, to start with the flatbread, I'm gonna put my chicken in a bowl. It is pre-cooked and pre-cut and pre-marinated. And then I'm gonna add a dash of lemon and mix it up. And then I'm going to add my lettuce to a bowl. It's pre-washed and pre-cut. And then I am going to put my chicken in the pan to heat it. And then I'm going to take out I'm using non-flatbread, and I'm going to take them out and put them on my skillet. And while those are on the skillet, I'm going to add my dressing to my salad. I'm using Caesar dressing, but you can use any dressing that you like, and it's an easy meal to make, and you can modify it however, use whatever different things you want. And then mix my lettuce and with the dressing. going to flip my flatbread and add some broccoli. To my salad. And then I'm going to add my next flatbread on. And while that's cooking, I'm going to add my lettuce and broccoli to the and then I'm going to stir my chicken. Flip my flatbread. And then I can bring my chicken over and add some more, or add some on to my flatbread. And then I can take this one off and do the same with it. And while that flatbread cooks, I can make sure that there is all of the food ready. And then I'm going to add my Parmesan, cheese to my grilled chicken flatbreads, sprinkle just a little bit on top. I use my pizza cutter to cut it. And then after it's cut, it's ready to be served. You can serve it in many different ways, and it's a good, healthy meal. And thin cut, you can add whatever extra things you want to add on. Such as any other sauces or really anything else.
Okay,
Just go serve.
alrighty. Right. Hunter is done. You may serve your judge.
Thank you.
And clean up, okay? I don't think he has, but I'll let him cut that if he wants to cut it. Good job.
You didn't put it on.
No? Which is
Good job. Thank you. All right, good job. Alrighty?
We're ready.
You ready for him? Okay. Hunter, when you get done, come and visit with the judge, okay?
All right, Hunter, how do you feel now that it's all finished and all over?
Good.
Were you a
Good.
little nervous?
No.
You know what, I think,
Have you
I
done
was
it
gonna
before?
say, I told Gina, I said, he's cooked in the kitchen before.
You
I
seem
could just
very,
tell.
very natural.
Oh, sorry.
In the kitchen, you were very
I thought you
comfortable.
was gonna use that hand
You
too.
were very comfortable with the kitchen and the things. I thought you brought all of your items in. You took time and you were organized before you started.
When you were cooking the chicken, and then when you had the naan on, you were able to overlap, and go back and forth, stir the chicken, then you flipped over the naan. That was perfect, because I was afraid you were going to burn the naan, and you didn't. So you overlapped nicely.
Yeah, we call that multitasking and doing several things in the kitchen at the same time. And you were able to do that. You kept everything under control. I think your chicken had a very good flavor. I think you added just the right amount of dressing to your lettuce. I thought it was a great product. Tell us about the Iowa ingredients involved.
Well, some people that garden grow lettuce and broccoli in their garden.
Okay.
Bread can be made from wheat, and wheat's grown in Iowa. And so chicken is made in Iowa, so all of it can be made in Iowa.
And what about the chicken?
The chicken,
Would be raised in Iowa, possibly?
All right, so I think your recipe fills the criteria. Ingredients.
I think I could always hear you, and I liked how you led us along as you were preparing your dish. You were telling us what you were going to do next and how you were going to do it, and that's great.
So it was a good vocal
It was a very,
presentation.
very good vocal
Letting us know.
presentation.
So I would say keep it up. We hope to see you again in the future. You did a really nice job.
Yeah, you might want to wear some gloves next time, you know, when you're working with food. Sometimes we like to have a little bit more safety using the gloves. And then you might want to also, I saw when you took the naan off of the grill, that you put it on the mitts. Did you put it on the mitts or you put it on the counter? I wasn't sure. On the mitts. You might have a cutting board there, you know, another cutting board there. Put it.
kind of ran out of space on
Yeah.
one board that I was supposed to use to put it on.
Oh,
Yeah, and I kind of saw that. It was like, okay, I see what he's trying to do. So yeah.
because you never know unless, you know, you wash your hands, you know, you need to wash your hands first, and then you need to wash the counters. You never know what's going to be.
Yeah, and we washed the gloves.
Oh, before you came, okay, good.
Well, after we tried it.
Yeah.
Good job, good job. This was delicious. I loved it. I'm gonna make it when I go home. It was very good.
Thank you. Good job.
You move your chips up there? Alrighty. We have our next one is Logan Larson from the Jackson Jets, and he's making cowboy cabin caviar. Right? Yes. All right. Your time starts now.
So first I will take the strainer and 1 cup of black beans. So
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Yes. You're good.
can I strain it over there?
Yes, you may. Yes. All right. I'll be out of the way there. You're good. You're good. Yeah.
Then I will dump the black beans into the bowl. Then I will get the kidney beans and strain those. After I get the kidney beans done straining, I will dump the kidney beans into the bowl, and then I have to strain the corn. Then I will dump the corn into the bowl as well. Then I will dice the tomatoes. They were mostly already cut. I just have to cut a few more. Then once the tomatoes are fully cut, I will dump those into bowls as well. Then I will cut an onion. Those are already cut. Then once the onions are cut, I will dump those into the bowl. Then I have to cut an avocado. see all of the avocados are cut, they will go into the bowl. Then I'm get a bell pepper. Then once all the bell peppers are cut, you dump them into the bowl. Then you get half of a tablespoon of salt, garlic salt. Then you get 1 cup of Italian dressing.
You're just gonna have to guess.
If you want to put cilantro on, you can, but a lot of people don't like it. And then you will stir very well.
Are you done?
Yes.
Alrighty, good job. Good job. All right. Do we need a plate for the judge? Okay, now you have to get a plate for the judge, okay? I don't know. And how are you gonna serve it to him? So you think about that. Do you know how?
Yep.
You want to put chips on the side?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Good job. All right. Okay, put your bag down and then give the plate to the judge, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. This looks so good. This is
Very good.
so colorful.
All right, now I want you to clean up, okay? And I will take the, okay, so you have a spoon in here, Jeff, okay? This looks really, really good. All right, good job.
You're running around pushing it.
Everything that's back there, okay?
And no groceries. Food handling. Something down here, I can't remember what it was. Something about cutting the Kinsman. Okay, sorry, that's what I have. That's what I have.
And now it's good. Yeah. So I just felt
Do you want to visit with them?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's brand new, so you have to take the plastic thing off.
This is delicious.
Oh,
How old are you?
10?
10? Okay. I like how sometimes you were telling us what you were doing. You can tell us more when you were doing the demonstration. You can say, I'm cutting tomatoes, baking in Ohio, because this is the rest of Iowa. Or you can say,
He's got a baby plate.
I'm cutting an avocado. And this is how
I
you
know,
cut
it
it.
happens.
By striking it with the knife and you did that. But you can tell us that.
When we're cooking, it's always a good idea to have gloves on. So practice next time when you're wearing your gloves, especially because you were touching the food and you were touching the cutting board. So it would have been nice to have seen those on. I was also concerned when you were putting the avocado and you had it in your hand. I didn't want you to get cut. I know you didn't, you were pretty comfortable with that, but you want to be really, really honest. So use caution in that.
The other thing is, for your organization, make a list of what, utensils, because I know you forgot to cut, you did that. And when you were training all of the hands of beans, you could have had another bowl. And you could have put your strainer on the other hand. Because then we were putting some, hands on the floor and whatnot. So, if you could have had another bowl there, you could have put it in and then put it in the next bowl.
Yes.
You think that would have been a little bit easier to do because you had to work pretty hard to get those all drained, didn't you? Yes.
All right. Well, it's very, very colorful, very healthy, it tastes very good. And even though you didn't have that cup and measure, you improvised and you put it in.
Yeah, you got just the right amount. How did you know how to do that? Did you just kind of keep pouring, keep pouring?
You know what? Sometimes that has to happen, right?
Yeah.
You improvise and sometimes that has to give up. So, nice job. Nice, tasty.
Yes, I'm going to make that really delicious. Very good. You're welcome. Thank you.
all right, we're gonna start with the next group. And we have Meredith Mulligan and Emma Zeiger. Okay, and they are from the Lincoln Bluebirds and they are making Asian chops chicken salad with a peanut dressing. All right, your time may start now.
First, I'm going to start by cutting 1 cup of chicken.
Oh, sorry. I apologize. I'm reading my text. Sorry.
Now I'm going to cut a 1/2 cup of pepper. Is this the only knife she bought? Did she bring a smaller one?
I don't care. That's her voice.
Oh, I gotta get the beans in. I don't know how.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. Perfect.
Now I'm gonna put this in my pan. I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil around. I'm going to season it with some garlic salt and a little bit of pepper. Okay. I'm going to do 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. I'm going to put my peanut butter in a microwave safe bowl to heat it up. Now I'm going to dump the edamame beans in the bowl. I'm going to put the peanut butter in for 15 seconds. And my peppers.
And then whatever municipal, second if you want.
Emma, do you eat that kind of boy? Now I'm going to cut a fourth of a cup of fresh cilantro. You want to start making the dressing? Okay, here.
Alright, you have 10 minutes to go, girls.
Check the sheet. Okay, that's fine. No, you might get the blue one. Yeah. large bowl.
Now I'm going to dump the crushed cilantro in. I'll do 2 tablespoons of honey. And now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of honey into our mix.
Okay, girls, you have 5 minutes to go.
Oh yeah, that's done. 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. 2 tablespoons.
I am just picking up all the grease from our chicken.
Now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar. Just 1 tablespoon of olive oil, or sesame oil and olive oil. I'll do the half teaspoon of sesame oil.
How much?
1 tablespoon. You have to wash it.
I'm gonna go wash my 1 tablespoon since I used it earlier.
Now I'm going to add 1/2 of a teaspoon of sesame oil. Oh, it's not open.
That's for the lid.
I'm adding 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Is that all?
Do you want me to stir it?
We use this to
Like together. And you say it.
Now we're just mixing up our salad. Sesame.
Yep.
And honey.
I know how you didn't get it. Make sure we have all the sauce from the bottom. Make sure it's everywhere. And now we dump it in that.
Serve your judges now.
Do you want to help me? And then you'll take it to that place.
You to take these cards. Shipping. Would you like yours?
I have a phone. Hey, ladies.
You've been busy today.
I'm excited to try this.
Where did you get your recipe?
We
Thank you.
Alrighty. I threw the bag away. It's okay. So is that okay? That before, so.
Would you? Okay. All right. Where do we start?
It'll be all right. It just,
Why don't we start with the safety? There's a safety shield on the knife. I had that, which I liked. They changed.
Alrighty, good job, girls. Alright, and then sit and talk to the judges first, okay? If they're ready for you.
Okay, tasty.
So good.
I will make this when I go home.
It was very, very good.
You picked a really good recipe, really good recipe. One of the things when you were preparing it, what I would suggest, it might help you a little bit, is put all of the ingredients of the dressing in the bowl and whisk it really well before you put the chicken into it, because it made it harder, to stir and to distribute. If you, and peanut butter, even though I know if you put it in the microwave and you softened it up, it still can get a little hard after a while, and it's hard to mix the other ingredients in. So I would suggest putting all of the ingredients for the dressing and stir it really well and then add the others. Okay. I thought that the chicken was cooked.
Yes.
Maybe just a little overcooked, but I kind of like the chicken. So it gives it flavor. So I think it gives it flavor.
well, that's why I was
I think that would be good.
Yeah. She'll just vote because I'm just,
I have
they
a
have to talk
question on
louder,
that.
so.
She's
some of them
loud.
are so- Some of them are very quiet, so.
Was,
Did you mention that?
I figured that out.
did you put the whole, you put the whole bag in? Okay, all right. And it's good that way, but
Riley,
you might.
don't forget that that's warming up already, okay? So,
Very tasty.
if it starts getting too hot, you want to turn
Make
it
sure
down.
that when you're measuring your liquid measures, make sure that they go all the way to the top, of the spoon. You have to be very, very careful with sesame oil. Sesame oil can be very strong. You don't want to, do any more than what the recipe says, because it can be really strong.
All right, I'll just, some of the comments that I had were, you wore gloves and you changed your gloves. You had the safety blades on your knife, which I like to see. You were both wearing your 4-H aprons. You both had your hair pulled back, and I thought your hair looked very, very appropriate. I noticed that you changed the gloves right after you handled that chicken, which of course is absolutely necessary. I thought maybe with your time management, it might have helped if you would have had more measuring spoons. so that you didn't have to make the trips to wash it each time. I thought that would help with your time management. I thought it was very good. I thought it had great flavor. I thought each of you did part of the work.
Lauren, I looked for more
yes.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
That was one thing I would caution you on is it's called cross-contamination. And so when you're cutting the chicken on the board, because you had a red board, right, that you cut the chicken on? Oh, white board. Okay, all right. Make sure that, because chicken is, something that you don't want to fool with as far as safety, and make sure that you clean that board really good, because if you would have taken that board and say you chopped the green pepper on it without washing it, that's what we call cross-contamination, and that's what makes you sick. After you eat something, that's what, so I would be really very careful. Have all of the utensils that you need when you're doing this. Make a checklist, and go over it so that you have everything that you need, because you don't want to do cross-contamination.
Yeah.
You will make people sick from that. What else did I have down? I loved it because it was the shield on the safety net. I think you addressed that. I saw one little piece of chicken on the counter.
Yeah, I didn't use that.
No, I'm glad you didn't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Make sure you get all of your ingredients, in the bowl or in the pan or, whatever. I thought the dressing was great. I love cilantro, so the more the better as far as I was concerned. I thought that was really good. And I liked also how you cut your cilantro. But you did a good job. And I liked how you went back and forth, kind of multitasked with picking the chicken and then going back and starting the dressing, and then we call that multitasking. And I think you did a good job on that.
It was a very good job. We saw some cooperation and teamwork. So, all day we saw that.
I would say if you do this again, this is called best of Iowa. Make sure you say, this cilantro came from Iowa. Hey, this chicken came from Iowa. Because that's the goal of this whole contest, is using products from Iowa. So, okay. And you could have said that. You could have told us that. That's kind of a fill-in when you're chopping and whatnot. You can tell us those things.
Yes,
You're
thank
really
you.
nice together too. I
Yeah.
thought you really complimented each
Are
other.
you two best friends? Yeah.
I could tell. We're
All
best.
day we could say that.
We're best friends. We're best friends. So we finish each other's sentences. So I could tell that you did a good job.
It was nice to work with you girls today.
Yes, very nice.
Alrighty, we are on to our next one. Alright, we have Riley Kinkle in an intermediate for Lincoln Bluebirds, and she's making garlic bread steak bites. Alright, your time starts now.
So today I'm going to be making your next favorite appetizer at a fancy dinner party. So first, I already have most of the baguettes pre-sauced, and the sauce is goat cheese with horseradish and dried basil and salt. So I'm just going to sauce these ones. Actually, first I'm going to put the steak on the grill. Cook for about 3 minutes, and then I will flip them. So I'm just gonna sauce these baguette slices with the goat cheese spread. And this is a super easy dish to make if you're just looking for something quick and light or a yummy appetizer. steak that my family grows and butchers themselves. So, I'm gonna check them. So I put the steaks, so I'm gonna let them cook for another 3-ish minutes on each side. But I'm just gonna start putting these basil leaves on the bread with the sauce. So you just take a basil leaf and then you split it in half since the pieces of bread are smaller. And then you just set it on there. Like that. So now that that's done, I'm just gonna check on the steak. So the steak was pre-cooked, so we're just warming it up. The steak I do have, I'm just gonna start assembling. So you take a piece of steak and you put it on top of each little baguette slice. And then you take some salt and pepper and you just give it a little small sprinkle. Then you take your balsamic vinegar glaze and you just do a little bit of that on top. Now I'm just going to check on the rest of the steak. So now that I flipped the rest of the steak, we're just gonna let it warm up, but I can start assembling the ones that I have on the steak, or on the baguette right now. And you don't want too much glaze, but you don't want too little glaze. And there you have a simple steak crostini.
All right, you were done?
Yes.
All righty. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, that works. Thank you.
Lauren, will you tell Riley to come and meet with the judges, please?
because I was too busy watching her.
Did you? Well, she had us engaged. By talking to us. She's the only one that was at Best Buy.
Riley, you can make one.
Yep, thank you.
All right, Riley, that was absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
Before you started, I noticed that you had your hair pulled back and that you were wearing gloves. And then once you started, I didn't write a whole lot of comments because I was so in tune to what you were saying, because you were teaching me, you were educating me. You're the only 4-H'er today that has actually addressed the purpose of this whole contest with the Iowa and talking about your homegrown steak.
You're the only one that said during the presentation that the steak is best of Iowa.
And we know that's why we're here.
And that's why we're here.
Yeah.
That's right, positive.
I thought it smelled delicious as you were cooking it. I was totally impressed with the way you were handling the steak. You were at ease in the kitchen. Your time was well spent. Again, that good job teaching and educating us. And I wrote down that this 4-H knows what she's doing. You were very, very comfortable, very at ease. There was nothing that challenged you or that you struggled with.
Thank you.
I'll tell you what I wrote down, because I was engaged watching you also. But you in your introduction, you told us what you were going to make. And that was perfect. You know, keep doing that, because we had no idea what other people were making. But you told us what you were making. And so that perked me up. You always, when you're giving a presentation like this, you can always start off with something catchy, like a question or something like that. But you started off, you got me right away. You know, you snagged me in right away because I wanted to see what you were going to cook. So I think that was nice work. You told us about the best of Iowa, and that was steak. So, you know, from your farm, or from your, that's what we're looking for. You use safety as far as pulling your hair back, having the gloves on. I think your dish is very colorful. I think it's plated nicely. The basil really gives it the pop that it needs on the bread. You know, it's colorful. We eat with our eyes, so it's something that, you know, I want to do all around. I think it
Thank you.
Yes, very, very well done. And the mixture of the cheese and the horseradish.
Thank you.
I love horseradish.
So do I. So, and a lot of people don't like to cook with it. It's a definite, but I thought it was amazing. Yes.
You kind of took a little risk there and it paid off.
All right.
Nice meeting
Thank you.
Okay.
Are you guys ready? All right, we are on to our last one. And this is Lane Larson with the Jackson Jets Intermediate. And he is making black bean brownies with no flour. Sounds delicious. Good luck. Time starts now.
Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open, drain, and rinse the black beans. So as those are drying, I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder in the blender. And then a half a cup of quick oats. And then a fourth of a teaspoon of salt. 1/3 of a cup of maple syrup. And then 2 tablespoons of sugar. A 1/4 of a cup of vegetable oil. Two teaspoons of vanilla. And 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Then I'm going to put the black beans in it. And then this is going to blend until it's all like the same consistency. So then we're going to oil the pan. Wiping the oil out of the measuring cup that I used. So now the pan's oiled. We're going to let this keep blending. Hard to believe that the black beans are actually one of the main crops for Grimm Family Farm in North English, Iowa. And they do grow quite a bit of black beans. the edges to make sure it all gets stirred in really good. Then we'll let that run for a little bit more. And then once we put it in the pan, we'll stir some chocolate chips into it in the pan. But you want to make sure you don't stir too much because otherwise you'll unoil your pan. And then you can also put some chocolate chips on the top, just for like decoration, sort of. And instead of maple syrup, you could do honey if you didn't want to do maple syrup. And you can leave out the sugar and then do more syrup. So now it's ready to put in our pan. So we got all that out. Now we're gonna put in our chocolate chips. And you can put in a half a cup to a third of a cup. I'm just gonna do a half a cup. Then you just stir those in a little bit. And while you stir them in, you kind of want to like smooth your brownie mix out, or your brownie batter out a little bit. There we go. Then I'm just going to get a paper towel to wipe the edges because we don't want burnt brownie batter on the edges. So then I'm going to put them in the oven for about 20 minutes.
Okay, go ahead. Okay. There we go. If you have any more to say, you still have about 3 minutes to go if you want to talk a little more.
I think that's it.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay. So this is going to cook from, if you guys want to liberate for a while before we do awards and all that sort of stuff, okay?
Yeah.
And then hopefully you get to taste it before the awards.
Yep.
So hopefully, is that good?
That's
Okay.
fine.
Alrighty, perfect. Good job.
Thank you.
Put all your stuff in there.
What's that? We have not yet.
We're looking for one. It's a whole different world when you go on. Oh, sorry, I took your chairs away, but you can just have your place over here. You can get your place over here, sorry. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, we're doing it.
I thought we weren't taking any animals.
They're hot, so they're not gonna burn nicely. Here we go. All right, guys. We have a winner. There you go. All right. So in the junior division, we have Hunter Kinkle is getting a purple ribbon. Logan Larson, you're getting a blue today. And Brody and Taylor, you're getting a blue today. Good job. All right, in our intermediate division, we have Meredith and Emma getting a blue today. Okay. These guys can okay. Okay. And
They're back here.
okay. And so then the grand champion of the intermediate is Lane Larson. He gets a purple. And Riley Kinkle is getting reserve champion. Thank you, guys. Awesome. Okay.
Can we get a
Photo with ribbon.
yeah.
Yes.